Hey YouTube, hey Georgia Bigfoot here, inside my favorite Sam's Club looking at the Goodyear Wrangler Workhorse tires. This one specifically right here is the Wrangler Workhorse All-Terrain, which, you know, when you look online, they don't have very good images of this tire. They just have these stock photos, which, as you know, many times are unhelpful. And this is me looking at, this is one of the regular load range, it's not the E rating, and it is the Wrangler AT tire. And you know what? It actually has a very aggressive looking tread on it. I think it looks even more aggressive than the stock image on the Goodyear website. So that's the Workhorse AT. So we're going to go down here and look at the Workhorse HT. You may wonder, what's the difference? Well, the AT has a mileage rating of 50,000 miles, and the HT has a mileage rating of 60,000 miles. And the HT also has a pretty aggressive looking tread pattern on it, you know, for something that is not really rated a quote-unquote all-terrain tire, but sort of has an all-terrain lug look about it, especially on the sidewalls. And then going back right there, looking at the AT one again, which is certainly more aggressive. So also looking here, this is the Trail Runner AT. I'm not so familiar with that, but I saw it on the rack and I wanted to take a peek at it and just show it to y'all to sort of see what maybe the difference is on that. And then here is the Wrangler Workhorse AT Load Range E. And the Load Range E is the 10-ply tire, so it's a heavier tire than the HT. It's also a heavier tire than the AT. That is the lower ply. Anyway, very aggressive tread pattern. These are the ones I think I'm going to go with. My previous tires were hand-cooked Dynapro ATMs. The Dynapro no longer makes the ATM tires anymore. They've been replaced by the AT2. And Sam's Club doesn't sell hand-cooked tires. Rather, you can't get the Dynapro AT2s. So I'm thinking about buying these. I've always been very happy with tire purchases I've had at Sam's Club. I bought tires in the past also too from Costco, but we go to Sam's Club more frequently, even though we have memberships at both places. There seems to be more Sam's Clubs and easier to get into the tire department than it is at Costco. This is looking at the sidewall of the AT tire, this Wrangler Workhorse, and I was looking, you know, one of the things I read online was, well, these tires are made in Mexico. And I'm like, well, are they made in Mexico? They're not made in Korea like the hand-cooked tires are. And I was looking along the sidewall, and there in fine print, you're going to see here in a moment, it does say made in Mexico. Does that bother me? Well, my 1996 Suburban that I love so much was also made in Mexico, and that's just sort of the luck of the draw when I bought it used. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm probably going to buy these, and there you go, made in Mexico. There it is, stamped on the sidewall. Just, you know, they did it, so there you are to see it. And then here is the Workhorse AT that I found on a lower rack. I figured I'll just roll this around in case one of the employees is like, hey, what are you doing? I'll be like, well, this was on the lower rack. Anyway, that's what that AT tire looks like. Anyway, I really wanted Michelin LTX ATs, but they don't make those anymore, which is disappointing. So I think I wanted to go in. If anyone else has had experience with these, maybe you could leave a post in the comments. Thanks for watching.